Coming up on Daily Iowan TV, live webcams are now installed in Iowa City for public viewing, and we have all the details. And cancer-free, we have the update on one Iowa coach's son.
And in sports, we have everything from the 2014 FIFA World Cup to the Women's U.S. Open on the way.
Daily Iowan TV starts now. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Mickle. A local company is now allowing anyone to go online and control cameras in downtown Iowa City. Daily Iowan TV's Caleb Hayes found out how they put the power in your hands.
With a couple clicks of a mouse, anyone with internet access can get a live, bird's-eye view of downtown Iowa City. The cameras were put at the top of the Park at 201 building by Meta Communications, a workflow software company.
It's one of the taller buildings in town. It gives us the opportunity to really see the whole city landscape from here.
The main purpose is to showcase downtown by connecting people with Iowa City and allowing them to interact with community events. The cameras only zoom in on specific locations on campus and around town to prevent privacy issues. The company had to pass the plan with City Council, who had no concerns with the cameras.
We're very concerned about people's privacy and things of that nature, so we're very strategic in the dozens of locations that we set up with the camera. Made sure that you can't zoom in on residences, things of that nature.
The recent addition of the Park at 201 building will allow for more offices in the Ped Mall. Prospective employees, students, and businesses can use the view to catch a better glimpse of Iowa City. Meta Communications plans on adding locations to the camera's live stream as soon as they move into their new offices downtown. I'm Caleb Hayes, Daily Iowan TV.
Patrick McCaffrey, the 14-year-old son of Iowa basketball coach Fran McCaffrey, is now cancer-free. The coach told reporters this weekend that a scan of Patrick's thyroid 2 weeks ago showed no sign of cancer. So on behalf of the Daily Iowan, we congratulate Patrick on a speedy recovery. And now we're going to toss it over to our own Mary Caldwell for a look at this week's weather. Mary, we've had some ups and downs this week. Is the sun going to come out?
Well, Jordan, I've got some really good news for you. The next couple of days, we might finally be seeing some sunshine. However, tomorrow it's looking like it's going to be a little bit muggy, but the highs are going to be in the 80s with a high of 83. And on Wednesday, we'll be looking a lot like Tuesday. So if you have any outdoor activities, you should really get outside these next 2 days because it's going to be beautiful. Come Thursday, we'll be staying in the 80s, but watch out for that rain because it's going to be back and in full force. We're definitely going to be seeing some scattered thunderstorms on Thursday. So Jordan, go out there and enjoy these next 2 days. Back to you.
A woman in Sudan was finally released after she was sentenced to death for marrying a Christian man. 27-year-old Mariam Ibrahim was 8 months pregnant when she was sentenced, and her son both stayed in jail during trial. Today they were finally freed by her lawyer, who argued the evidence against her was considered faulty. And Team USA played their second match of the World Cup last night, and our own Caleb Hayes has the recap and more. Caleb, how'd it go?
Well, Jordan, it was a bittersweet ending to a great game. Jurgen Klinsmann's squad taking on Cristiano Ronaldo in Portugal yesterday afternoon. With the win, the U.S. would move on to the knockout round in consecutive World Cups for the first time. The U.S. had a 2-1 lead at the end of regulation, but Portugal fought back in stoppage time for the latest goal in World Cup history. Off of a pass from Ronaldo, Varela headed the equalizer past Tim Howard. Team USA is now relying on a win or draw in their final group match against Germany on Thursday. And finally, an update on yesterday's women's U.S. Open finale. Michelle Wie came in with a score of 2 under, edging out top-ranked Stacey Lewis. This win at Pinehurst No. 2 marks Wie's first major championship of her career. That's all I have for you today. We will have more updates on the World Cup throughout the week, as well as other sports stories in the Daily Iowan. Jordan, back to you.
Thanks, Caleb. And only with Daily Iowan TV can you get a sneak peek into tomorrow's pages of the Daily Iowan. With the fire at Hamburgen forcing them to close its doors, find out how this has affected other local restaurants in the area. And with the ongoing war in Iraq, several UI experts and one native Iraq student weigh in on what they think is going to happen. That's all I have for you today. Be sure to check us out at the same time tomorrow or anytime online at dailyiowan.com. Have a good night.